Imagine a bird so fond of sweet fruit that it can actually get drunk, just like humans. While intoxicated, these birds lose their sense of direction in the sky, crash into trees, fall to the ground, and sometimes even end up in wildlife rescue hospitals for treatment. But what's truly fascinating is that these birds are not only beautiful, they are also among the most colorful, social, and mysterious parrots on Earth. In today's video, we're going to explore Australia's magical lorikeets, birds that sometimes fill the skies in festivals of thousands and at other times fight noisily over food like humans in a crowded marketplace. There are more than 50 species of lorikeets and lories found across the world. Most of them live in the dense rainforests of Australia, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and the islands of the South Pacific. Their bodies look like living paintbrushes created by nature itself. Brilliant shades of blue, green, yellow, orange, and red blend together in a way seen in very few birds on Earth. Among them, the rainbow lorikeet is often considered one of the most beautiful parrots in the world. But it's not just their beauty that makes them unique. Their eating habits are equally unusual. Unlike most parrots, lorikeets don't mainly eat hard seeds or nuts. Instead, they prefer flower nectar, pollen, soft fruits, and sweet juices. And nature has given them a magical tool for this job. At the tip of their tongues are tiny brush-like hairs that help them collect nectar from deep inside flowers with incredible ease, almost like a miniature paintbrush designed by nature. However, this love for sweet food can sometimes get them into trouble. In the wild forests, ripe fruits left under the sun for long periods naturally ferment and turn alcoholic. And when lorikeets eat too much of these fermented fruits, they can become completely intoxicated. Researchers and wildlife rescuers often observe drunk lorikeets struggling to fly straight, crashing into branches, falling to the ground, or behaving strangely. Every year, Australian wildlife rescue centers receive many of these drunken lorikeets for treatment. In some cases, their condition becomes so serious that they need to be isolated and cared for over several days. Thankfully, most lorikeets recover fully after some rest and proper care. Their personalities are just as entertaining as their colorful appearance. Lorikeets are highly social birds, but they are also extremely noisy and short-tempered. In the forest, they frequently scream, argue, and even fight with one another over food. Sometimes their behavior looks surprisingly similar to humans arguing in a busy market. And as evening approaches, another breathtaking spectacle begins. Thousands of lorikeets gather together on enormous trees. The sky fills with flashing, colorful wings and loud, screeching calls, turning the atmosphere into what feels like a strange airborne festival. Some researchers even describe this phenomenon as an aerial roasting festival. From a distance, it looks as though a rainbow-colored storm is moving across the sky. Lorikeets are also remarkably intelligent. They can recognize the faces and color patterns of their companions and remember them for a long time. Studies have even shown that some lorikeets can distinguish between different human voices. Another surprising trait is their cleanliness. They regularly groom their own feathers and also help groom one another to strengthen social bonds. Scientists call this behavior social grooming. In the wild, lorikeets usually live between 10 and 15 years, but in safe environments with proper care, some captive lorikeets can survive up to 25 years. Once, the vast eucalyptus forests of Australia and Papua New Guinea were their primary kingdom. But surprisingly, these birds have adapted extremely well to modern city life created by humans. Today, thousands of lorikeets can be seen in parks, gardens, and neighborhoods across Australian cities. Many people even leave food out for them regularly. However, experts warn that excessive artificial feeding may harm their natural diet and behavior. Currently, lorikeet populations are considered relatively stable worldwide. That is why the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or IUCN, lists many lorikeet species under the category least concern. Still, not every species is safe. Some rare island lorikeets are slowly becoming threatened because of deforestation and illegal bird trafficking. Now, viewers from Bangladesh may wonder, did these magical nectar-eating parrots ever exist naturally in our country? Science gives a very clear answer. Lorikeets belong to a completely different geographical region. They never naturally lived in Bangladesh in the past, and they do not live here today. But sadly, our own native parrots are facing a serious crisis. Species like the blossom-headed parakeet, red-breasted parakeet, and other green parrots are rapidly declining. The main reasons include stealing chicks from nests for the pet trade, cutting down old fruit trees, and the destruction of forest habitats. Birds that once flew across village skies in large flocks are now becoming increasingly difficult to find. The way Australians have protected wild lorikeets, even within busy cities, offers an important lesson for us as well. If we truly want to protect birds, making laws alone is not enough. We must also preserve safe habitats where they can live and breed naturally. These colorful drunken birds remind us just how mysterious and diverse our planet is. On one side, they are funny, noisy, and mischievous. On the other, they play an important role in maintaining nature's balance. And perhaps that is why, even after thousands of years of evolution, lorikeets continue to paint the skies of Australia with living color. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments, have you ever seen such colorful parrots in real life?